I'm going to be doing the Rock Candy Lab. The Rock Candy Lab is a lab where we're going to be making rock candy, obviously. I'm going to be making rock candy the normal way with 1 cup of water and 3 cups of sugar, and then I'm going to be making it another way with only 1 cup of sugar and 3 cups of water, and we're going to see what happens between the two, and then we're going to see why that happens. So, the first thing to do your lab is you're going to need some supplies. Some of the supplies you're going to need are 2 cups, 2 pans. I didn't have 2 pans that were the same size, so that doesn't mean anything. They can be the same size. 2 pencils, 2 pieces of string, some food coloring, a 1 cup measuring cup, some sugar, and a mixing spoon. So, like I said, I'm going to be putting 3 cups of sugar and 1 cup of water into 1 pan, and I'm going to put that into this pan. And the next thing I'm going to be doing is putting 3 cups of water and 1 cup of sugar into this pan. And then when I have that supplies in there, I'm going to mix them both until I can see to the bottom of the pan, and like they've both dissolved. And then after that, I'll know that I'm ready to add them to my cups. Meanwhile, while I'm mixing them, I'm going to put red food coloring in the one with 3 cups of sugar, and then I'm going to put green food coloring in the one with only 1 cup of sugar, so that we can differentiate a week from now when our rock candy is finished. Okay, now that we've boiled them both to the point where all the sugar is dissolved and we can see down into the bottom, now we can add both liquids into the cups. Now that we've added the sugar waters to the cups, we're going to tie strings around pencils, and we're going to put the pencils on top of the cup like so that it's sitting on there and the string is hanging down in there. So I'm going to tie a knot in the pencil. Now that we have our strings on our pencils, we are going to dip them into the solutions that we're going to be putting them in, and then we're going to dip them into the sugar to get a light coat of sugar over them, and then we're going to put them back in, and we're going to let them sit for a week. Hi guys, we're going to check out the results of the rock candy labs that we just did. It's been 8 days, so they're pretty much completely reacted the way that they're supposed to. First we have solution 1, which is this one, the red. The red was the one that had 3 cups of sugar and 1 cup of water, and as you can see, it has little crystals all up in it, and it's like almost completely crystallized, and I cannot take the string out. The string is just like there. The pencil came off, but the string, yeah. And then we have the next solution. And my pencil just fell in it, so it's dripping. But the next solution was the one that only had 1 cup of sugar and 3 cups of water. And as you can see, it doesn't look like it's reacted at all. The sugar hasn't done anything. It looks exactly the same as it did when we did the experiment. So the reason why that is because the solution 1, the red one, that has 3 cups of sugar and only 1 cup of water, that one is a more saturated solution, whereas the solution 2, the green one, with 3 cups of water and only 1 cup of sugar, is a more dilute solution. So the saturated solution that means that it has just enough sugar in it for it to react. It doesn't have too much sugar and it doesn't have too little sugar. Whereas in solution 2, that one, the ratio is way off from water to sugar, and there's so much less sugar than there is water, so there's not enough for it to react with each other, and that's why it hasn't done any changes. So some errors we could have made where we could have used too much water or too much sugar, and the measurements could have been wrong. Or maybe we could have not boiled it for long enough and not completely dissolved the solutions. We also could have not waited long enough for the solutions to react.